Today, we're diving into one of Hollywood's most talked about couples, Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. Over the years, they've faced countless rumors and controversies, but recent revelations have truly shocked the world. From Jada's eye-opening confession to Will's candid responses, we're unpacking all the juicy details and what it means for their future. Stay tuned to find out how these bombshell revelations are shaking up their marriage, impacting their careers, and what we the people, have to say about it all. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one. But before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you never, ever miss a video when it drops. Thank you guys so much. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lindsay Unfiltered. I want to first and foremost thank all 428 of my subscribers, I believe it was. I checked before I hit record. Thank you so much. I believe the subscriber count has doubled since I last hit the record button, and I have to thank you all for it. I am overjoyed. I honestly feel like I'm living in a state of shock. I am so grateful, I'm so overjoyed that my content is reaching people and is resonating with people from all walks of life. I still want to encourage you that if you like this content, please subscribe, comment, like, share. If you want to see this content go viral, if you want to see this content reach more eyes, engagement is the key to that, right? Say it with me now. Engagement. So even if you leave a comment, even if you hit the like button, do something on your way out and know that I'm grateful for it. I've seen all your comments. I try to reply to them all. And thank you for your continuing support of my growing channel. Now, let's get into the topic of the day, our J scandal, right? I know I picked up a lot of my subscribers from the Gypsy Rose content, so I will not neglect you. I will not neglect you. I have something especially for you coming soon. I will be watching Nicholas Gojohn's interrogation video. We did it for Gypsy. We analyzed every single second of that. So we're gonna do it for Nick too. I believe it's about 2 hours long, so we will have segments. So get your popcorn, get things ready, because in the next couple of days, we're going to dig into Nick. Now back to the topic at hand, the J scandal. Will and Jada. Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith met in 1994 on the set of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Something I loved watching as a child. I loved watching that show as a child. Very nostalgic show. They met on that set. She auditioned for the role of Will's girlfriend in 1994. But Will was still married at the time. He got a divorce shortly after, and they began dating in 1995 and got married on December 31st, 1997. Will and Jada have 2 kids together. This should be common knowledge if you know about Hollywood. Jaden and Willow Smith. Jaden was born on July 8th, 1998, and Willow was born on October 31st, 2000. Will Smith has one other son from his marriage to his first wife, Cherie Zampino. His name is Trey Smith. He was born on November 11th, 1992. We know Will Smith to be a very successful actor, right? Starring in countless films. Very successful, Academy Award winning actor. I could name them and it would take me a long time, but some that stick out to me: Men in Black, I, Robot, King Richard, the recent film that just came out, pursuit of happiness. And the list goes on and on and on and on. Very successful, very talented actor. And as of today, he and Jada have been married for 27 years. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith is a good actress as well. Don't brush her off as well, because I will tell you right now, if you have not seen Set It Off, anyone in my subscriber list that has not seen Set It Off, make it a point to see it within the next week. She's really good as well. So they became this black power couple, right? They're both very attractive. They have lots of money and they can act their ass off, right? So everyone wants that to succeed because it gives success, it gives health, it gives wealth. But the recent revelations lead us to think their marriage isn't as healthy as one would normally believe. We turn to Jada Pinkett Smith's book, Worthy, to take an inside look into Jada and Will's marriage. Now, Jada says she was extremely depressed around the time that her and Will went to marry. She said in the book, in hindsight, it's obvious we were showing each other red flags. He was freshly separated and running from having to face and why his marriage had dissolved. And I was about to make him my new Prozac while running from the reality I was clinically depressed. So it's safe to say their marriage started rocky. She's gone on to confess on her show, The Red Table Talk, and in the book, that by her 40th birthday, she just couldn't take this shit anymore. Will wanted to throw her lavish birthday parties. Lavish, big, big, big. Like, I just saw DeBrat and Judy, DeBrat's wife, throw their 1-year-old son a birthday party, and it looked like it cost legit. I can't wait to move. Hit the subscribe button so I can move, because I have drag racers as neighbors, you guys. I have some crazy neighbors. Anyway, I was hitting a point. Their baby's party looked like it cost over $1 million. 1M, the balloon decorations, baby. I was like, they were giving out puppies. I'm not even lying. They were giving out puppies with the doghouse. They had, the balloons alone were hundreds of thousands of dollars. They had a intricate balloon fucking structure. And I was like, wow. I just wanted to be like a kid so I could crash that. They had an adult bar. I'm like, wow. I would love to taste some of that. The party looked immaculate. But this is what Will was trying to do for her. Like some immaculate type 40th birthday party type-esque Judy DeBrat type shenanigans type party, right? Anyhow, she was like, I don't want any more money. You know, we've been drowning, we've been swimming in fucking money for years, right? So she went off on him. It sent her over the edge in 2016 when he was trying to basically happiness into their marriage with money. It sent her over the edge, and they separated in 2016. Every way but legally. So that means every way. Every way. So if you're married and you're not living together, you're not living as a couple, husband, a wife, then what's the point of being married? Put those down in the comments. If you're not living together, what's the point of being married? Will took that. He read the book and he was like, you know what? This shows me Jada's true nuances. He says it wakes me up to some of her true inner strengths. He sent this to publications around and basically said, this helps me truly understand my wife in a better way, and such and such and such and such, right? Pair this with the entanglements that she's had with August Alsina and proposals from the late rapper Tupac. Allegedly, we have a recipe for drama because everybody starts to say that Jada isn't truly in love with Will. She truly lost the real love of her life.
Why did the relationship fracture?
Oh, why it fractured? That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I think
By the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
Jada says she considered a legal divorce, but could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
Why wouldn't they get a divorce after 8 years? Jada invites us into her marriage. She's a very open person, and I applaud her for that, because many celebrities in Hollywood, they're having problems, just like regular relationships are having big issues. Let me tell you, they're having issues. They're having bigger issues because they have big money. Big money equals big problems, right? People on a normal level that don't have these huge amounts of funds to move and do this and that with, their problems are surface level. Their problems are getting some money. So when you're talking about people with millions of dollars, they have bigger problems. They have bigger fish to fry. They have staffs. They have families to feed, right? And I'm not trying to offend anybody in the comments. If you've been separated from your husband or your wife for 15 years, I don't really mind. I'm not judging you. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. I want to let everybody know that as well. This is a safe space, judgment-free zone. We analyze and we ask difficult questions, right? So what would make you stay separated if the fire is gone, right? Is it religion? Is it because Will feels like, well, my first one didn't work, I can't do it again? Is it the public eye? They're going to talk about us. Well, money, because if you break up, the money got to break up. What's your take on it? Let me know. And let's see what some Twitter users said on this topic. Okay, so we have this one. It says, I want a real love, dark skin and vivid love that Jada and Will love. And Will on like, if you guys don't know the reference to J. Cole's song, I want a real love, dark skin and vivid love that Jada and Will love, that leave a toothbrush at your crib love. And I'm not gonna continue because they might actually think I'm J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it was back in the day. Like, I want love like them all the time. They're not even living together, and they're keeping up this image for whomever. Here goes another one. It says, nobody, no one, not a fucking soul. Jada Pinkett Smith. Just in case y'all forgot, I hate Will. We haven't slept together since Obama was in office. I forgot what he looks like, honestly. I don't think Jada gives off I hate Will energy. I feel like Jada gives off more of I'm doing my own thing energy. And I'm still trying to find myself energy, which is okay. When you're swept up into all that money that young, those are funny. There's so many of them. Like, there's so many of those. This is the consensus with fans. Everybody jumps down Jada's throat and they kind of pardon Will. Like, Will is simping and things like that. And I'm like, I don't see Will as a weak man at all. I've never seen Will Smith is a weak man, so I don't know where they're getting that from. Like, she's just pushing him around and things like that. So the point I'm trying to make here is that we have gone from adoration for a successful couple in Hollywood, where everything seemed legit until it wasn't. Now everyone is kind of making light of their marriage. It's not looked up to in the public sphere as it once was when I was a kid. And I feel like their marriage is still a lot stronger than most marriages. Most people would have left. Most people would have abused the other. They seem to have a very spiritual marriage, and that's pretty good. It's pretty good in my unfiltered opinion. Now, we must speak on something from Will Smith's side. I know this is Jada, but the slap heard round the world. Now listen, everybody has heard about Will Smith slapping the dog shit out of Chris Rock at the Academy Award. And it was embarrassing as I couldn't believe my eye. Because he said G.I. Jane, can't wait to see it. He's a comic. It's his job to jest. I don't understand. Where did we miss that? I thought we were all on the same page with Chris Rock, right? Anyway, Will Smith assaulted him publicly in front of so many people. I was clutching my invisible pearls. Time and place. Some people have been saying that, some people have said that Jada wanted him to do it, but I have no idea what Jada has to do with a grown man's action. That was all Will. That was all Will, especially since they haven't been living together, sleeping together. He still respects her as his wife, but that was all Will. Jada had nothing to do with that. Nothing. Jada didn't make him do anything. So I feel like that's a sense of toxic masculinity, or always trying to blame the woman for the male's actions when the male falls short. Don't do that. Don't do that, right? His marriage is, now again, I'm not a psychotherapist. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm not a relationship expert. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a neurologist. I'm not, what are those people called? The psychic. None of that. I have just lived 28 years of life and I'm unfiltered, right? However, I believe the fact that his marriage is a unit, and losing a grip on something he feels that he should be secure in as a man is really hurting him, and it shows. He has all the world's riches. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Hold it. Hold it. He has all the world's riches, but can't figure out the love situation. And that sucks. It sucks. And it can negatively impact his career if he lashes out, beats up, bullies, mollywops, skull drags Chris Rock. It is hard for these celebrities to live in the public eye, especially maintain a relationship in one. So when we ask, does Jada love Will Smith? Does Jada love Will Smith? I believe she 100% loves him. She 100% loves him. And out of respect for all that they've built together, out of respect for their 2 children, out of respect for everything that they have and the way their situation is, she's in no place to want to divorce him. She's in no place. The perks are great. They look great together. They move as a unit. They are family. So, do I think they're ever gonna get a divorce? No. It's just not in the cards, I feel. In my unfiltered opinion, kids, maintaining a high-profile marriage in the public eye involves constant scrutiny, rumors, speculation, no privacy. They have demanding schedules. These people can sometimes work 10 to 20 hours a day. Social media, lying, scheming, and plotting. Because everybody has to make a dollar off of their dollar. So everybody's lying, scheming, and plotting. So the demanding schedules and public expectations, that adds to the stress. You have paparazzi, you have ops, you have people trying to slide into your woman or your man's DMs. Everything is against you. Everything that you can possibly think of is against you when you're in a relationship and you're in the public eye. So it's hard to thrive. I know why a lot of them keep it private. I would keep it private too, because we are nosy. We, the people of the media, are nosy. And if you put it out there, like Jada's put, we're going to look, we're going to watch, we're going to consume, because that's who we are. We're consumers. We're Americans. We will eat and take and buy it all, especially if it has like an entertainment aspect to it, right? So they have mutual understanding. They have that. Am I mad at them for it? No. Is it kind of confusing? Is it untraditional? Sure. But this is a safe space. Not every marriage is the same traditional marriage. Let's get into it. So judging them because they don't live together but they're still married, feel like Jada and Will never ever get a divorce. I don't feel like they're changing anything about their dynamic. They have an image to uphold. Till death do us part. They meant that. They meant that. But on another note, when is till death do us part? This is for you. For you, my number one. This is for you. When is till death do us part too much? Now we're getting deep. Now we're getting deep. You guys didn't know. You thought you were clicking on a video to gab, right? When is till death do us part too much? What stipulations or situations would you leave a marriage? See, me, if I enter into a marriage, I don't have time to leave it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because we could have stayed dating. So if I walk my butt up to a judge, to officiator, and do all of that, I'm not going back to a judge to undo all of that. That's just my opinion on the matter. But when is it okay to say, okay, we gotta go our separate ways, right? Guys, thank you so much for all the unfiltered support. This is a safe space. That means you, and you are all welcome here. You're all welcome here, guys. Men, women, older men, older women, younger men, younger women. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Because everybody has something interesting to add to the conversation. Jada and Will are a walking scandal, but I love them a lot. I love both of them a lot. Very talented, and you cannot take talent away from a person. That's one thing you cannot do. We talked about the key points that we talked about in this video. We gave you a brief history of Jada and Will's relationship, right? We gave you the recent revelations of them not living together or being separated in every sense of the word. We went into the public's reaction with reading a few memes. We went into the relationship analysis, my future speculations, and I asked you guys, when is till death do us part too much? What do you think about the Jada and Will situation? Is Jada just stringing Will along? Did she never really love him from the first place? I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content. I'm currently doing an A to Z series on scandals. Jada was J, and we are hung up on G. We are in a Gypsy Rose rabbit hole. So if you're interested in true crime content, hit that subscribe button because we are going to do a deep dive on Nicholas Godejohn, that is Gypsy Rose's co-defendant, his interrogation. We're watching every second and we're picking it apart like a dog in the goddamn parking lot of Popeyes. I'm not playing. I am not playing. I'm watching. And every person that presses that subscriber button, you are proving something to me that I thought I couldn't prove to myself. So thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Subscribe. This has been Lindsay Unfiltered. You have a great rest of your day. Bye now.